Now, I really don't know about you guys, but personally, I love when someone gives me a compliment because of the perfume that I'm wearing. So, today I'll be discussing some of the perfumes, specifically 10 of the perfumes on the same topic, the most compliment getters in my list. Hey guys, and welcome to yet another video of Fragrance Jam, and today I'll be discussing 10 of the most complimented fragrances in my collection. The first one that I'm discussing here is an honorable mention because this is the only women fragrance in this entire list. So this is Siniora by the house of Ajmal. Now this of course is a women fragrance, and I still use it a lot. Honestly, this is the kind of fragrance that people might not be able to figure out if a guy is wearing this fragrance. So for me, it is a unisex fragrance. I don't know why Ajmal labeled it as a women fragrance. So yeah, this is it. Now let's move on to the list. The number one fragrance in this list is, first of all, this is not a specific genre or not a specific season thing. These are general fragrances, so I will include summer freshies as well as winter fragrances in this list. The first one here is Ministry of Oud Satin. Now this is an alternative of MFK Oud Satin Mood, and I'm yet to buy that, I'm yet to try that, but so far I love this DNA and I got a lot of compliments when I use this fragrance. This is an awesome beast mode heavy rose and woody fragrance. The next one is by the house of Mansera, and I made sure that I don't discuss the fragrances that I've discussed earlier. So this is Kumquat Wood, and this is by the house of Mansera, a very good vetiver, sparkling vetiver, and summer freshie. Again, this is summer freshie, but I believe you can wear it 24/7. Very good compliment getter and very, very inoffensive. The third one in this list will be by the house of Ormond Jane, and this is Nawab of Oud. A costly one, but again, if you are looking for that one perfume which will give you compliments no matter what and no matter where you wear it, this is something that you can really consider. The next one will be by the house of Nishani, and this is Saffron Colonizing. Now this is a well-known fragrance in fragrance community. I did an individual review of this fragrance, which you'll be able to see here, and very good. Not potent, but still elegant and very, very masculine fragrance. Next one here will be Dior, and this is Dior Homme Parfum. No introduction needed. This is by far the most manly, most complimented and most versatile fragrance. You will be enjoying this fragrance whenever you get that whiffs of this fragrance. It is magical, and it is magical more for the people who are in front of you or who are nearby, because the passive scent of this fragrance is amazing, and this is something that I adore. The next one here will be by the house of Rasasi, and this is again something unique. This is Asura Indonesia. Now Asura Indonesia is by their Buruz line, and it has a lot of fragrances, I guess 4 to 5 fragrances, and so far this is my favorite one because this is not just your typical oud, this is fresh oud, and this can be worn everywhere and anywhere you go, because this is a very versatile fragrance. Got a lot of compliments from this, and people don't actually say that this is an oud fragrance, which is a good thing. The next one here will be by the house of Ajmal, and again this is their W series Oud Desire. I did an individual video of this fragrance as well. If you want to see, check this out. And this is typical oud and rose combo. Now yes, I got a lot of compliments from this one, but the compliments were from mature people, young people, or let's say people who were like less than 25 did not actually like it, but people who were mature enough did enjoy this fragrance. This has oud and tobacco in the main note. Tobacco might not be available in the official notes, but yes, you can still get it, and very mature and manly stuff. Oud Desire, the best compliment getter from Ajmal. The next one here will be by the house of KELLER, and this is Oud. Now this is one of the most forgotten fragrance, I can say, because the fragrances like La Vetiver, Vetiver Extreme, or let's say Heritage, these kind of fragrances are discussed much. This is sadly not discussed that much, but it should be in that limelight. This is very good, manly barbershop rose fragrance, and this is a beast mode fragrance. No matter how much you spray, people will still not get offended with this one, because it is still a very controlled and very formal scent. So try this one by the house of KELLER, Oud. Now the next fragrance here is by the house of Rasasi, and this is Darij. This is discussed a lot in fragrance community, and we are gonna make an individual video of this as well. Right now I can say that this is one of my most complimented fragrances. People say that this is diluted now, but I'm not sure. The fragrance that I have here is 2019 batch, and this works quite well. So far I'm happy. Now regarding the compliment factor, yes, I got a lot of compliments from this fragrance, and people usually say that the fragrance that I'm wearing is a very, smells like a very costly fragrance. Of course it is costly. I mean you can say this is an alternative of a very costly fragrance, Valentino V, which is now discontinued. So yeah, it is an alternative of very costly fragrance which is now discontinued. So they are partially right. It smells costly, and yeah, so far the best one in winters. Now the next and last one will be something that you won't be expecting in this list. This is Grey Flannel by Jeffrey Bean. The bottle is amazing. It looks like a wine bottle. Now this is actually said to be a very notorious fragrance, and people are like in the reviews, people are literally running away from this fragrance, and I really don't know why, because for me this is a very, let me spray this because I love this DNA actually, and I wore this fragrance a lot, and I still cannot figure out why people are hating or why people are disliking this fragrance. Okay, so this fragrance can be a little bit pungent initially, but I find it fresh fragrance. I mean, this is not a dense or mossy kind of fragrance. This is this actually tends towards a bit something very fresh and powdery when that initial pungent thing goes off. So far it is good. You just need to give it some more time before judging this kind of fragrance, and maybe then you'll be able to like this one. I love this fragrance, and I wore this a lot. Of course not your typical scent. You cannot wear it everywhere, but still it's the best for winters. So yeah, this is the last one, and these are the fragrances that are my most complimented fragrances. I'll come up with other list as well. So far this is it. We'll see you in the next episode, guys. Take care and have a great day.